Hi, mis amores. Hi, mis amores. Yay, you guys can hear me, right? Turn it up. Yay! Hi, mis amores. We're back. We're gonna do a sit down of just me reacting to my videos that I posted and my live streams that I posted. So let's get started. Okay, guys. So be patient with me because I really don't know what I'm doing. Wait, that's hiding. Guys, can I not share my screen? I thought I was able to do like green screen up in here. Am I not? Oh my god. Mm, I guess I can't. Let's see if I flip my camera over. No, it's the same thing. Okay, my honey bunchies. It's okay. I have my second iPad. Okay, so we're gonna react to my old videos in general.
Awesome!
Okay, so I started my channel. Like, let's see. So this, I started my actual official channel 7 months ago. Oh wait, yeah, 7 months ago. Um, yeah, my about me, it's just about me though. So, moving on. My second video was me going to the RBD concert. That was awesome. And then you guys meeting my family. You guys, I'm the fifth out of six, so you still need to meet. Oh, you guys did meet her. So, meet my crazy, uh, my wonderfully crazy family. That video was so fun. My brother had come down from New York to visit us here in Dallas, and guys, he is the life of the party. the life of the party. I'm the fifth out of six, so I have three older sisters. I have one older brother. I'm the youngest girl, and then I have a little brother. So you guys have still not met my little brother. He is super witty, super unique in his own little way, but he's a really down to earth guy, very humble. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Let's give a cheers for him. Hey brother, if you're watching, make sure you like, subscribe, honey bunch. Okay, moving on. Yeah, let me show you guys what I'm. Let's not see what I was watching before, honey bunchy. Okay, you guys are gonna see my archives, which is, I don't know if it's a good thing. Okay, so the third video was me, my little niece, Cami. She made her debut. Guys, she is the upcoming star. She is her own. She's a little influencer herself. She's such a natural in the camera. She is that growl. Yep. Okay, moving on. I went to Mexico with my crazy family. My brother is the thumbnail. He is super fun to be with. I always tell my whoever I'm talking about my family, they're like, "Wow, like five siblings." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, and three older sisters and one older brother and a younger brother." It's always either super fun, a lot of laughter, or it can be 0 to 100 real quick. It can be a lot of dramas. Someone always ends up crying, which is me. I'm always a crier. Or someone, yeah, either one's a crier, which is mostly me, because they bully me all the time, guys, which is not fun. It's funny when someone else is the bit of the joke, the butt of the joke, but when it's me, I'm a Cancer. I'm a sensitive growl. Okay, moving on. Oh, visiting Mexico honestly was so fun. And by the way, I posted that vlog, like 6 months ago? And that vlog, I posted it way before it was trending to like post about like the deportations and all that stuff that was happening. So it can be scary to think about it, to think about. But again, guys, if we protest the right way and if we obey and go by the rules of like they need waivers to come into your house, and if we just protect ourselves the right way, there's so much things that we can overcome together. And yeah, if you guys know any articles or any links that can help, um, please share. Also, guys, can I talk about something? So I like got into this like young professionals program that's for the community here in Dallas, and you basically have it's free for anybody who wants to join. It's a young professional group for people in the Dallas region to kind of like mingle and connect and network. And I went to one conference and I met this guy. His name is, should we say his name? Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna say his name. His name is Moby. Should I show you guys his Facebook? Actually, it, it's for a good cause, guys. I'm not like blasting him or anything. So his name is Moby. He turns out to be an attorney. He actually has his own law firm, and he really is for the people. He has gone on podcasts and just on news and in the news and in the radio, just talking about like he basically debates with Trump supporters, and he basically like debates like why it's wrong of why what's like basically why it's wrong, why why all of that is wrong, like that, like they're going against the law when they're just like picking up people and taking them, even though they are considered immigrants or illegal. So um stay tuned. He might come. My sisters and I might invite him to the Driven Latinas podcast. So you guys might hear from him soon. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm not able to log in on my Facebook for some reason. Let me see if I'm able to log in on my face on my. Are you serious, bro? Wait, one sec, guys. One sec. Maybe I can. Yeah, so he basically is for the people. He has his firm. He has his YouTube. He has his he logs in. Oh my gosh, guys, sorry. I'm like all over the place. He is he's basically very supportive of like immigrants, and he's like goes on podcasts, the news about just educating the community on what to do and what not to do. And stay tuned. You guys might see him in the Drive Latinas podcast. I really do feel like what he has to say is very important. And I just decided to, actually, I can't show him. I don't know why I'm not able to log in. But his name is Modi. But stay tuned, guys. We might have him on the podcast, or I might talk about him later. So, but he's a really cool guy. He is for the people. He really helped me understand like the whole do's and don'ts of like what to tell people of what to do and what not to do. And I might just share some of his videos on the link so you guys can either follow him if you guys, or if you guys need some help with the documentation process, he is another great resource for that. Okay, moving on. I know I kind of sidetracked, but I just felt like that's a great resource for you guys to use or to know. Yeah, or to use if you guys are dealing with any immigration statuses. And then my one of my favorite videos is the musical chairs got wrong. Honestly, guys, if you see, if you guys watch the video, it's kind of like sad. Like the editing is sad, the lighting is sad, the whole production is sad, but the intent is there. And then my little nieces and well, my little niece and nephews, were so competitive, and it just turned out very awkward at the end. Everyone started crying. My little niece was a sore loser, like, not to be mean, but she really was. And and then I was the first, I'm the first, yeah, like, I'm not gonna say, like, you lost to her face. So, I, to be real, guys, if I can be honest, I didn't give anybody those $10. No, no one got those $10. Am I fake for that? I did tell them before we started the video, I was like, guys, if any of you guys cry, you guys are not getting those $10. And then everyone cried except for Cami. Cami did not cry, but she was gonna cry if I was gonna say Solly won. So technically, I was like, no one's getting those $10. So I might be fake for that, but I'm being real right now. They didn't get they didn't get those $10. Maybe on the next one. We'll see how it goes. And then wait, how many videos was that? So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 7th video was taking an 8-hour train ride. Honestly, guys, I know I've taken such a long time to upload part 2, but it is coming. I've been teasing it, so just know it is coming, and that's all I have to say about that. Okay, and then this video, technically it wasn't a YouTube video. I just really forgot to do the taste test when I did my live. Guys, sometimes I'm just a normal girl, just like you. So I'm not. Sometimes I forget to do things. So can I get a cheer for trying here, honey bunchies? Okay, then one of my favorites, another one of my favorites is surprising my mom with a mariachi band. Um, this one was emotional. We all cried. My mom cried. I should have planned the video when I was crying, but then I was too shy to put it, so I cut it out. But yeah, we all cried. But at the very end, we were just very happy. And my mom, if you guys seen the video, my mom was like dancing, happy dancing, like literally going all out in her dances. And this is my older sister, so all my sisters are here except for my 2 brothers. So technically, the one that you have not met is my younger brother, but hopefully he'll come out in one of my vlogs. Okay, so when it comes to my lives, wait guys, let me just move this in case. When it comes to my lives, guys, okay, let's look at my first life. My first life, I think it was me going to the pub and oh no, my first life was me learning the Bad Baby dance. That's true. It got 92 views, not bad. And then I did the short, and that was my top short. But now it's like my top 2 short. Either way, I need to do some more videos with my wig on. I need to do that. I need to do that. And then my second live was me making chicken quesadillas. I need to also meal prep that because that is such a good meal to meal prep to the best. But the video that my live stream that got me so many likes, look, 66 likes, and 1,200 views. But was La Yesenia reaction to Ryan Garcia versus Rolly fight. Guys, that one was so fun to live stream. I remember I really wanted to watch the fight, but at that time I was talking to a cute guy, right? And I invited him to come out to watch the fight with me at the pub that I was gonna go to, that I went by myself. And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." But he was like, "I'm getting I'm getting sick though, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel by then." And I was like, "Oh, no worries if you can't. I just thought I invite you since you're into sports." And I was like, I didn't explain myself, but I was like, "Oh, it's cool if you don't. I just thought it was cool to invite you." And then the day comes and he's like, "Hey, I'm still very sick." So I'm like, basically, he canceled. And I was like, "Oh, no worries. I'm already here by myself. Don't trip. Like, I'm already here. I'm already here." Like, I was still gonna go, and I still went. So I remember contemplating, should I still go by myself, or should I wait to see if he's gonna reply so I can go? But I really wanted to see that fight, and I did. I went. I got ready. I went, and guys, this live was a hot mess. So I remember, I remember I had 50. No wait. I think I had 200. Actually, I don't know. I think I say it here. And I was like, I'm scared that, because at that time I was very new to YouTube. As you can see, I had 3 streams, live streams. So I remember, what about if they strike my channel and I'm not able to go live and stuff? But no, they just strike your video. So it's actually not a big deal. So I remember I built up the courage and I went by myself, and I was so proud of myself for going by myself and still living my best life, because I was like, I'm just gonna live my best life. Who cares if I'm by myself? So I remember going by myself, a- and I don't know. I just remember I had obviously I had 50 subs, because that's how much you need to go live. So I remember I had some viewers already. And then I remember once this live ended, I had 200 to 300 viewers or subs. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." I remember that live itself had 200 views, 300 views. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." Um like this live really helped me with my subs, because and Miss Amores and I started growing. But I remember it was this live stream really did help me with my subs. I I also was so embarrassed. No, wait. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I was shy. I'm a shy person, guys. I really am a shy person. But I remember I was so shy. I was like, "Oh my gosh." I'm not gonna lie, the Evan Haney looks very confident. What was I saying before? Yeah, so I remember I got there really early, because I wanted to see the previous fight. So I really wanted. I think I got there when Teo and Ramirez, or I don't know, but basically right now I'm watching the. I was 52 minutes in, and I was watching. Oh yeah, so I remember getting there thinking I was going to see I really wanted to see Tao fight. Um, but they weren't showing his fight. They weren't showing his fight. They were just playing music, and the TVs were off. So I was like, what the? I really wanted to watch the fight. So I remember they turned on the TV when it was David Haney and Ramirez fighting, and that fight was so boring, guys. They should have just turned off the TV. That's all I have to say about that fight. But then, guys, it was so embarrassing because I don't know how, but I was muted. I was muted for a whole, like, guys, I was muted for, so that was 59 minutes. I have 1 minute in, 103, 110, 116, 120. So I was freaking muted for a whole 30 minutes. And I was like, what? Why didn't no one tell me? Yay, thanks for the likes, honey bunchy. And and then basically this is me like reacting to the Ryan Garcia fight all by myself. I remember I bought a shot because I was like, I'm gonna take a shot when he wins, and I was so confident he was gonna win. And and then he didn't win, guys, and I was so sad. But the story behind me being a boxing fan was I got into Ryan Garcia when Ryan Garcia was in his YouTube era, and I know a lot of boxing fanatics call Ryan Garcia like shame him for being a YouTuber slash content creator, but honestly, that's how I got introduced by him is by his YouTube era. And then I started following him on TikTok, and then he ended up being a boxer, and then so I would like see his fights, and then he would win by knockout. So I was like, what the fuck? Who's this awesome cutie patootie guy who's like he looks like he can't hurt anybody, but then he's like knocking out freaking big guys that they think that he has no chance on. And he would win like in the first fight I saw was I always forget his name, but the one he fought, like the one he knocks out in like the first round in like a minute and 38 seconds in or something like that. And I became obsessed with him. After that fight, I was like, like, and also it doesn't help that he's a cutie patootie or a hottie with a body. So then that's when I became obsessed. And then when he fought uh, Luke something, I I was already like I was gonna say deep inside him, but I meant to say that's when I was already way too deep into him that I was like, I already knew what he was about. So I knew who was gonna win. And then when so yeah, that's when like I was all in. And then I watched when he lost to Tank. And I remember my first impression or my first reaction when he was walking out was I was like, oh my gosh, I never thought he was that skinny. Like I didn't like he was so skinny. Like to me, like when he was walking out and during that fight, that was my first thought. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so skinny. But now, like looking back at it and like knowing that he had like a rehydration cloth or something, it just makes sense because like he always does say like if I was in my actual weight, I could beat him. So I actually do believe that because guys, he's a great fighter. So and then he loses and I was sad. So that goes that when I ended this live, guys, I had like I gained like 200 subs, 200 followers. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I was so happy." And I remember they were like, "Stream the Canelo fight, stream the Canelo fight." And I did. Mis Amores was like, "Stream the Canelo fight. We want to see the Canelo fight." So I did. But I do see I blocked, so I'm not sure if you guys are able to see the fight. But anyways, I did see the fight. It was so fun. I have 32 likes and 712 views, which I have more views on some videos. But this was so fun to record or to live stream. This was I felt more confident, more confident. I felt more confident. I felt more confident. I felt more confident when I was live streaming this because like I started dancing, I started doing lots of fun stuff. And then I remember dancing and then someone from the bar came to dance with me too. But he like just took a peek of my views and then he left. I was like, this man. But it was so fun. Um and then I ended up getting like a hundred subs after that one. But honestly, I thought more people were gonna be intrigued by the Canelo fight, but more people were more intrigued of the Ryan Garcia fight. The Ryan Garcia fight, I had 66 likes and then 33 likes on this one. And honestly, I don't care about likes and views. I don't care, but I'm just showing, like, I'm just sharing my experience of like my growth in YouTube. And live streams really do help connecting with your audience. I call my audience mis amores. Hi, my loves, in or my loves in English, but mis amores is in Spanish. Um, and then I went to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. And then I went hiking with my friend. I started doing some cooking videos. I need to start working out outside, guys. I honestly have not worked out in a while, but only because it's been raining, so I do have an excuse. But you're right, I can still work inside. But yeah, this is my video. These are my live streams. Oh, I also went to the No Kings protest live. That was fun too. I do lots of dancing videos where I learn how to dance. I do. I did a live stream of like me building my desk and then my gaming chair. Shout out. I did a mukbang get to know us with my sister. This one is so exclusive. If you guys want to know more about me and my crazy family, I suggest you guys watch this video with my crazy sister. My birthday bash, where I had my birthday bash with my family. It was so fun. And yeah. Oh yeah, and then I went to Six Flags. That was fun too. I went to the water park in Six Flags. Yeah, guys, follow me on my Twitch. I'm gonna be doing more Twitch live since I'm gonna be posting more YouTube videos on YouTube, and I'm gonna be doing more live streams on my Twitch channel. Um, more cooking videos. Get ready with me. Some lives I don't publish. Some lives I do. So yeah, I need to look into them and do more fun stuff. Oh yeah, during my break I go outside and I eat. Or yeah, during my break I like to sit under a tree. It's my way of uh resetting when I go back to work. My split challenge has also helped me connect with mis amores. The split challenge, to be fair, I did it for me. I started the split challenge for my personal growth. Um, the videos, videos, the mirrors that I have were also like a factor. I used to be in the dance drill team, and I always dreamed of having like a studio, and that's what I technically have in my living room. It's like a little like studio session. So I was like, I can't have long mirrors and not be able to do my split. So I just one day I just started the split challenge, and I haven't stopped since then. Um, my first split challenge. Let's see how much. My first split, my first split challenge day one. I was a hot mess. I had like this vision, and then I ended up doing the video, and I was not. I have 384 views and 3 likes. Honestly, if I get 1 like on my live, I'm okay. Like I can. I was gonna say I can die happy, but I need to stop saying that. I can die happy. Oh, I'm content. I'm content with 1 like, to be honest. Um, yeah, I was a hot mess in that video, and then I did a day 3. I did the split challenge with my soundboard, which I love, and I'm gonna have more sit down videos with you guys here with my soundboard because I really love it. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, my split challenge. So that's how it started, right? Like it was just me. Sorry. It was me just doing it for my personal growth, and then I started getting sexualized by guys, like male, and honestly, I have mixed reactions because I do appreciate the admiration, but that's not that was not my intention. It just what so happened to get the more attraction. And uh, also, like, this also happened in my TikToks. So I would do TikToks, right? And I started doing like I was a part of lots of like trends. So, like, one trend, like, my very first trend was like uh, the Latina trend, or the Latina. Basically, like, Latinas would post like this video, and girls would like and like engage in your post, and basically engage with your post and follow, and then you will follow back. So I started with that trend, and then out of nowhere, lots of guys started liking my dance videos. Like, basically, the guys took over, and then I wouldn't get any support from the girls, even though I would support, I would comment, I would like from the girls, I would repost the girls' repost, and I honestly I wouldn't get the same I wouldn't get the same energy back from the girls. Like, it was just all guys, and like I would like go and like the guys' comments, and like go to their page and like share the same energy back. But I wanted that energy from the girls. But then the girls stopped fucking with me. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? But and then that's exactly what happened to my YouTube. Also, like, at first I have At first, I had both 50% male, and then 50% female engagement. And then slowly it started being like more male, like, and then uh, a little bit of female. So now I think it's like 70% male and then like 40% female, which is still not, it's still, I still have the female support, but I know for sure I have more of the male support. But honestly, like the split challenge, I didn't expect that to happen. Like genuinely, I didn't expect for the guys to be more engaged in my videos than the girls. I really did want the girls to support as well, but I understand why I don't get the same energy from the girls. I understand it. Like it is what it is, right? But I'm I do support the girls that do support me, and I love my driven Latinas, and I love my mis amores, and I love my mis amores is plural. It's both male and female. It's hi my loves. Like if you guys I remember my intro was like, hey girl, hey. And like my first video, I'm like, no girl. Like I'm like talking to a girl. But then like me, I was thinking like I was gonna have more female audience, and it didn't turn out that way. I have more male audience than female. Which again, I'm not I'm not mad at it. Like I'm appreciative of anybody who's engaging and who's connecting with me. So I just had like a different perception of how I envisioned my YouTube era going, but it's turned out a different way. And I don't want you guys to think that I do my split challenge for to be sexualized, because that was not my intention. It was just me genuinely wanting to be a better a better person overall. And one of my biggest aspirations is Cassie from the Lotties. She's everything I want to be. She's cute. She is funny, silly. She is an entrepreneur. She just is living her best life, and that's something that I want to be. And every person that I like learn the dance from, or that I want to be part of, or that I want to be like, I always showcase them on my YouTube. Like I'm like, today's muse is, and if it's a girl, I'll shout them out. And it's the same with a guy. Like I'm not I'm not a hater. I'm all about love, and I don't care if you're a male or female. I'm gonna shout you out, and I support everybody. So I just want to say that when for my split challenge, it is a challenge. That's the first challenge I partaked, and yeah, I just I can't wait to dance and be able to do my split while I'm dancing. So that's all I have to say about that split challenge. Comment down what other challenges you guys want me to partake. I for sure would love that. Um, yeah, so basically, back to the what I'm looking forward to. So now that we took a memory lane on my channel, what I'm looking forward to, let's do short term. Short term is like what's near to come. I can't wait to react to the Canelo fight that's coming up. I also want to react to some of the interviews from Ryan Garcia, Oscar de la Hoya, which is used to be Canelo's promotion company, and he's currently Ryan Garcia's under Oscar Golden Boys promotion, which is Oscar de la Hoya's promotion company. Um, I want to know, there's so much tea in there. There's so much tea. And actually, I did my research, and Oscar de la Hoya's documentary. Bro, I don't know why I can't say that word. Document doc series, whatever. Let's just call it doc series because it really is a series. It's part one and part two. So I can't wait for the. I actually want to do the. I do want to do a reaction on the Canelo's Oscar de la Hoya talk series. He talks so much tea, but honestly, guys, I feel like there's so much more into that. And then I want to react to Canelo's interview talking about why he left Golden Boys promotion. And then I want to react to Ryan Garcia's like whole aftermath about the Haney fight, the Rolly fight. I want to dive in with you guys, and I'll do more of that. But hopefully, I'll do more of that on my Twitch channel. That way, I can share the screen rather than having you to use my iPad over here like old school. But the other thing that I do want to do on live is build a Lego set. So this was my cherry blossom set. I have sunflowers Legos set that I also want to build, and I think that's very calming and peaceful. And I feel like hopefully it doesn't even take me too long to build this cherry blossom um, for my trip to Japan that I went with my sisters. We didn't go during cherry blossom seasons, but the cherry blossom trees are still there, but they're just not bloomed. So that's something to look forward to, guys. This is another thing that I'm gonna look forward to in my channel is doing some Lego sets. Also, reacting to, like I said, the boxing tea, which is the Ryan Garcia, the Oscar de la Hoya, and the Canelo fight, or the Canelo whole lore. Stay tuned for that. And that's short term. These are our short term. Long term, I'm going to be posting more YouTube videos. Thank you for your patience, guys. Part 2 is coming up. After that part 2 vlog, trust me, I'm going to be spitting out lots of YouTube videos. But just be patient with me, guys. Be patient, but it's coming. It's coming. And then, yeah, long term, it's just I really want to switch over to Twitch for my live stream and just be posting more actual YouTube videos on my YouTube. I will be going live here and there, but majority of my stuff would be going on Twitch. That way I can share the screen and talk to you guys over there too. So thank you guys for going to memory lane with me. Before we end my live, I really do want to say thank you guys so much the for being with me during my journey on my YouTube era. I really, really, really appreciate all of you guys. I love you, mis amores. Here's to 500 subs. Woo-hoo. Wait, guys, can we Woo-hoo. Yay! Again, I'll clean this up, guys. Don't you worry. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for being part of mis amores. Love you, mis amores. Toodaloo, honey bunchies.